no, two hands? Let's try again. Hi, this is Di, and I got to go to VidCon this year. I was pretty excited to go. I'd never been before, but I have been watching people's videos from VidCon for the last 8 years, and so I think I made up for it by filming entirely too much. Like, I literally had 2 hours of video of the last day. That would have been a fun vlog. I had to break it into 2 videos because I still had 2 15-minute segments. I could not edit down any further. Anyway, this is the creators keynote. Yeah, we had a creators keynote, which was a great big huge ballroom on the industry floor that we got to go to as creator pass holders to go and hear some sort of insider tips and tricks and address to the other creators. I was very excited because Sundquist was there, and so my neighbor just saw me. This is what happens when you lose your studio. Sundquist was there, and so I've got all that footage for you to watch. It's going to roll in just a second, and so here you go.
But that is not actually the only problem that I have, actually. I am a little older than the average creator demographic at the age of 43. A lot of guys my age creating content.
Tell me about it.
Not only that, but I suffer from some mental disabilities, some issues, anxiety issues, things along that line. So I'm sweating bullets right now, and that's not just because I've eaten more than my fair share of cheeseburgers. I don't really look like the average YouTuber, and I'm not the average YouTuber. At least the perception of the average YouTuber. We all think, when we think YouTube, we think a young person's game. When we think a good-looking person's game, a talented person. But I don't think that's what a YouTube creator is. I think a YouTube creator is anyone. And if it's me, I know that it can be you.
Mine, brown families and the struggles we face, the jokes we share. I began to use my voice and platform to speak on social issues that were hurting the Muslim community and South Asian communities. I hadn't done this before because I thought someone else could do it better. I also thought there was only room for one funny brown girl on YouTube. You know, there's Lily.
And I yelled at him and tried to walk down the street.
So how many of you guys are like me, and when you go to the movies, you like to smuggle small snack items in your pockets, like to save money on concessions? Do you guys do this? Yes? Okay. So I went with my friends, we were in a movie theater parking lot a couple years ago, and one of my friends pulls out of his shopping bag, not like small fun-size candy, but a 2-liter of Coca-Cola Classic. And I'm like, really? Like, look at our pockets, like, what were you thinking? Now, very important side note to this story. When I buy pants, I take them to the tailor, and I get like the leg cut off and then get it sewn up because obviously I don't need the left pant leg. A month ago, my wife and I were on a road trip, and we had a car was broken into, and all of my stuff got taken, which sucked. But the only consolation was imagining the thief trying to put on a pair of my pants. It's like, why is there no left leg? Like, even if he, like ripped the seam open and then put them on, I feel like it's gonna look weird, like a regular right pant leg, and on the left side, a short denim cut-off leg. I feel like I should go to the police and be like, I have a description of your suspects. It's like half-face makeup, but on pants. So we're at the theater, and the reason this is relevant here is because in this story, I was wearing shorts, but another friend of mine, traditionally configured, has 2 legs. He's wearing sweatpants. And so that dude and I think of this idea, we switch, right? I put on his sweatpants, and then I take the 2-liter and I put it inside of the left pant leg, and then tie a knot like underneath so it hangs and looks like my leg is cut off like down here. And I'm thinking this is like the greatest idea of all time, obviously. And I walk into the theater lobby, like, and then I look down, and the 2-liter is just swinging. Just so not anatomically correct. And I stop for the person to tear my ticket, and I look down, and the 2-liter is just continuing, and people are staring, obviously. Don't stare at me, you know that's rude. It's not appropriate. And there's a security guard too, and he's looking, I feel like he knows he knows something weird is going on here, but like, what could he possibly say that would not sound so inappropriate? Excuse me, sir. I noticed that there's like a problem with your leg. Oh, yeah, thank you for reminding me. I lost my leg last week and I forgot. I came in the movies. I was so happy for a moment. And so, so we went into the theater and I pulled a 2-liter out of my pants and cups, and my friends and I, we shared Coca-Cola Classic. But I just love thinking of that security guard, because like, if he thought there was something weird before, when I walked out 2 hours later with a leg a foot shorter, I feel like he must have known something strange was going on there. So that is, on the surface level, obviously a story about how what I've lost, that is, I lost my left leg to cancer when I was a child, what I've lost allowed me to smuggle a 2-liter into a movie theater and share a Coca-Cola Classic with my friends. But I think that is also a really resonant metaphor for my life, because it's what I have lost that has given me something to share with my audience online. Mm-hmm. So my question for you this afternoon is, like, what have you lost? Like, what do you feel that you are missing from your life or from your background? Like, what is that thing that you maybe feel insecure about, or like don't want people to know about you? Because what I want to suggest to you is that, like, when you're trying to brainstorm content rather than thinking like, what about me is awesome? Like, how can I capture that in video? Think, what about me is the thing I actually don't want people to know about, and find a way to share that. Because when you do that, like when you can be authentic, when you can be real, when you can be vulnerable with your audience sees that and they say, oh, like, I'm not the only one who feels that way. I'm not the only one who feels like they are missing something in their life. In other words, when you can share, when you can connect with your audience in that way, you show them that they are not alone. Thank you guys very much.
What's up, guys? So I am a professional fun haver. What's a professional fun haver? Let me show you. Roll the video.
That's his job. He's a professional fun haver.
That's a Snapchat. Snowboarding in my house. Serial slip and slide. That's my baby.
Oh!
And the screaming goes to Shonduras.
There you go. VidCon. Thank you. All right, so that's what a professional fun haver does. They make Snapchats. Yeah, thank you. They make Snapchats. They make YouTube videos. They travel. They have fun. They speak. They inspire. All that cool stuff. But really, a professional fun haver is just the title Casey gave me. The real title of what I do is I found personal success. Like, this is personally what success is to me, and this is what I wanted to achieve. Let me tell you the whole story. It starts back when I got back from Honduras. I went to Honduras for 2 years on a service mission. The entire 2 years was spent helping other people, serving families, teaching English, like anything I could do to help. And it was the first time in my life that I felt like I was doing something important. It was like the first time I felt personal success. Before that, I pretty much just skateboarded and ate Pop-Tarts all day. And so when I came home from Honduras, my friends were like, hey, Sean's home from Honduras. Got it? That's where he comes from. And so Shonduras me was like, well, that was really fulfilling. I want to do that for the rest of my life. Like, I want to do something meaningful. I want to find that personal success in the rest of my life. I wasn't really sure where to find it, as like a lot of people aren't sure where to find their personal success. You got to look for it. You got to find what your passions are and go after them. I wasn't sure what that was, so I just did what my parents told me to do when I went to college. College was great. I went to school for business and all this stuff, and that's when I had my first opportunity to run a business. I bought a skate shop because I love skateboarding and snowboarding, as you can tell. And the best part about owning a skateboard and snowboard shop is that like nobody would come in. I'd just hang out all day and watch skateboard videos. The worst part about owning a skateboard snowboard shop is that nobody would come in all day. I would just kind of watch skate videos. So first business was pretty cool, but it wasn't very successful. From there, I was like, okay, internet, that's an important thing. Like, I got to figure that out. I started my first online business using Facebook, and I was going to sell skateboards and snowboards, but it wasn't the right fit. Like, I still had that demographic that didn't have money, so I started selling jewelry to moms on Facebook. Remember when moms took over Facebook a couple years ago and then never gave it back? That's what I did. And that was an incredibly successful business, and I found this excitement in using the online e-commerce, all this stuff, but it still wasn't personal success for me. It wasn't what I wanted. I didn't want to sling jewelry. That wasn't like my calling in life, you know? So I kept looking for opportunities. Eventually, I found Snapchat. It was super interactive. It was engaged. It was like a personal message, one-to-one with the people that were watching my snaps, my audience. And I loved it, and I started getting more and more into it, and I grew in my followers, and I learned about all this social media stuff. I learned there were YouTubers who were creating content daily for their fans and working with brands to tell their stories and traveling and doing all this fun stuff. I said, that's what I want. But at the time, I felt like YouTube was already so established and there's no way I'd be able to do it. Flash forward like 5 years and I'm doing it now. But it goes to show you can literally do whatever you want, whenever you want. But at the time, I felt like Snapchat was the best I did. So I did Snapchat. You guys saw some of those drawings. I learned how to draw. I had fun. It was very engaging. I was able to like snap people all over the world and receive responses. I was starting to feel that personal success. I mean, there's traditional success, a job, a position, a salary, money, whatever it is, but personal success is something that makes you happy. It's what you really want inside, and that's what I found in Snapchat. And eventually, I wanted more. I wanted to be able to share with more people. I wanted it to be permanent. I wanted to tell a longer story, so I started YouTube. I started doing daily videos, and I didn't just want them to be daily vlogs. I wanted them to be the best day ever, because ever since Honduras, I learned that no matter what happens, people live in rough situations. You gotta make every day the best ever. So that's what I did. So I've been doing YouTube now for a year and a half or something like that. We're on best day ever, 600 and something, and it's incredible. And this is the meaning of personal success for me, because it's what I want to do, and I'm helping other people, and it's everything that I wanted ever since I left Honduras. So that's where I got my name, and my name reminds me of why I'm doing YouTube. It's because this is what's important to me. So I end this by saying, whatever you want to do in life, figure out what your passions are, go after it, and find out what your personal success is, and that's what you should go after. Thank you.
You should know that I won't let you down. You can have my heart, but baby, don't let me down. Let me down. Yeah. What do you think? I ain't gonna walk away from us, not today, cause love it ain't just a thing. It takes more to break more than a dumb mistake to forget everything
that you do, and we're very happy to support you in every way we can. This is my first time here at the Creator stage, and it's a big honor. Today, we're going to talk to you about some of the things that we're going to do to help you grow your careers as YouTubers. We hear amazing stories from creators who are telling us about their journeys, from when they started uploading a video to how they build their communities and how they grow their business. And we want to share some of the projects that we're working on to help you achieve exactly that, to go from sitting here in this audience to standing at the VidCon stage. So I'm very fortunate to work on a product that I love and use every day. I grew up in Caracas, Venezuela, and I moved to the States a few years ago. And YouTube is my link. It allows me to stay connected to my home country. I can watch videos, I can enjoy the music, and things that remind me of my childhood. But also, at times of turmoil, like what Venezuela is going on right now, it actually allows me to stay informed and connected with my community. And more importantly, today, it's a great tool for me to connect with my sons. I have two awesome boys, and I spend quality time watching either soccer videos or gaming videos with my oldest kid, or watching music videos, animation, and some funny content with my youngest one. And in fact, my youngest boy is here in the audience, so I'm going to try to impress him, so be kind with me. Just in front of them. All of that to say thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are the lifeblood of YouTube. You inspire us, you inform us, you entertain us, and you challenge us. But more importantly, you help all the people who come to YouTube every day in search for a place to connect and belong, feel at home. And that's very important, and it's very awesome for us to be working with all of you. Creators like Michaela Dabbert. Michaela is 18 years old. She was born in Michigan with a condition called osteogenesis imperfecta. That means that her bones can break very easily with the slightest pressure. With her condition, it was really hard for her to develop a lot of childhood friends. But she turned to YouTube, and she built an amazing beauty channel called Fun Size Style, and she has over 30,000 subscribers. Or how about India's latest cooking sensation? It's a channel called Country Foods. The star of that channel is a grandmother called Mastanama. She's 106 years old. She's the oldest YouTuber on our platform. And she does amazing things. She delights people with her recipes, with her exotic food. And we're all here feel very proud and very honored to be working alongside creators like them and creators like you here. All of this to say that there's never been a better time to be a YouTube creator. Yes, we have faced some headwinds on the monetization side and on the ad placement side. And we're going to cover some of the things that we have done to overcome those issues. But in terms of growth, we are as big as we've ever been. 1.5 billion logged in users every month. Watch on average 60 minutes of video content just on their mobile devices. It's amazing, amazing growth. And that growth means that you guys as creators have the opportunity to grow your audience, develop it, and grow a business on this platform. And I want to reiterate and assure you that we're going to be with you every step of the way. If you're a monetizing creator, we have programs to support you. We have real people who want to be there and helping you learn how to do production with training courses like Production 101 or Creator VR Lab. We have partner managers. We have communities to support you online with the YouTube creator community and offline at the YouTube Spaces.
Entire song without using the letter E. You can see his fans are talking about it. This is really hard to do because it's the most common letter in the English language. But his fans are also talking about a couple of other things. So here's rapping without the letter E. They're talking about this guy, Georges Perec. He is a French novelist. He wrote an entire book without using the letter E. I did not know this until I read the comments on Andrew's channel. And his fans are talking about the note E. This one I was like, this one's kind of weird. Why is this here? It's the letter E, not the note. Turns out, Andrew also does not use the musical note E in his music in the song, and his fans are calling out his dedication. And so this is really cool because these are insights that are not mentioned in the video. These aren't things that Andrew talks about, but they're things that his fans have noticed, and because we can now smartly or intelligently group these things together, it makes it a lot easier to see those insights.
That's cool. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you soon. God bless.